Hey guys,
Hello.
it's Carnivore Kipp, and I'm here tonight with my beautiful wife, Mackenzie. We decided at the very last minute, like literally an hour ago, that we were going to go live and just talk with y'all a little bit. And because I have people all the time ask me in my videos, oh, what about your wife, Mackenzie? We want to meet Mackenzie and your daughter, Abigail. Well, our daughter, Abigail, she's snoozing right now. We just put her down for bed, and that's the reason that this live is so late tonight. It would normally be a little earlier, but you know, when you have a 1-year-old child, you have to put them first. So we're getting on here and we're going to answer any questions that y'all would have and just let y'all get to know my wife a little bit more. If y'all would, let me know where in the comments where all you are watching this video from or this live chat. Let us know where you're from. I see some comments. I
saw one from Ontario.
Yeah, let us know where you're at. See, Jimmy says hello, Kipp and Mrs. Kipp. Jimmy Greason. Hey, and I remember you buying a gift for my channel. I appreciate that, Jimmy. That means a lot to me. We have Florida in the house.
New Mexico.
Ohio's in the house. Texas is in the house. Washington State is in the house. Pennsylvania. All over the place. People are getting into the chat. Hey, and if y'all would, I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all before I forget, hit the like button. That way more people can see this video. And if you're watching this video after the fact, I'm pretty good about going in and commenting after the fact. So if you have questions for us, put a Q in the comment section of this live chat, and we'll try to answer as many questions. Any question, yeah, because what helps us is when y'all actually ask questions and we can get to them, even if it's for me or if it's for my wife. So ask away, but put a Q in the comment section, and I'll go back to it and look at the questions. Let me get the comments pulled back up. So how are you doing tonight, Mackenzie?
Good. I'm kind of tired.
You better wake up because you just told me to go live. She's telling me
it was his idea, actually.
Hey, semi-retired Bob's in the chat.
Wow.
Good to see you in the chat tonight, Bob. Hope the weather and everything's doing good over there where you're at. The Carnivore Trucker's in the chat. Hey, he's in Arizona right now. Hey, if y'all haven't subscribed to his channel, go check out the Carnivore Trucker. Go check out Semi-Retired Bob. Aaliyah is in the chat tonight. Y'all go sub her channel as well. She's got a growing channel. She may eventually be in one of our live stream videos in the near future. You just never know. So y'all go check out her channel as well. The Real Meat Stick is here. Somebody asked about my Shirley Smoker. Hold on. Where was that? Where was it? Oh, John Gugahan asked a good question. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Here's how did we meet?
You want to take that?
Yeah, long story short, this was my sister played college softball with somebody that lives down here in Atmore. See, my family is not originally from Atmore. We're from about 4 hours away in Georgia. My sister went to college with a girl down here in Atmore, and they played softball together. A few years later, probably 2014 or so, she reached back out to my sister and was like, hey, there's a job down here at the casino. I think you should apply for it. And so she did, and she took the job. Well, I was down here on spring break visiting them, and we matched on Tinder.
We certainly did. I met my wife online.
We both swiped right, and we matched on Tinder, and he slid into my DMs, if one would say.
Yeah.
And then, 7 months later, I moved down to Atmore, and then my whole rest of the family has followed.
And I tried to be smooth too whenever I first met her. I was real nice. I was a nice guy. I tricked her and reeled her in, got her to say I do, and then she met the real me.
We we've been married for
Don't bump that
6
too hard.
years. January, we celebrated 6 years
Oh, yeah. Let me
of
pull that up.
marriage.
That's where she had asked how long we had been married.
January 14th.
Yep. January 14th, 6 years now.
Mhm.
I'm a guy. I'm forgetful. I will forget how long we've been married, so I have to ask her.
I know. I sometimes forget too. So we've been dating for what, 8 years now, and we've been married for 6.
All the real meat sticks said.
Yeah. He's looking good, y'all. I know.
Hey, this lady, she knows I was in bad shape, y'all, whenever I came to Carnivore.
When I look at him laying in the bed now with just the covers over him, I keep telling him, like, he looks so tiny laying on the bed.
I'm far from tiny.
He's my skinny mini now. I call you that now.
Yeah, but I'm far from tiny. I might be tiny one day, but right now I'm not. I knew this question was going to come up, and you want to answer it or me?
Yeah. I'm not on the carnivore diet. He's doing great with it. I was very hesitant with the idea of him doing it at first. I'm not going to lie. It's not how I see myself because I really, really like salads and fruits and stuff like that. So and
cheesecake.
Yeah, in moderation. So I'm not doing it. I don't think I plan to do it, but he has my full support.
Here's another good question right here. Victoria Ortiz asked question, will y'all have more kids? Do you want to go first or me?
It's the goal to have more kids, but I will say Kipp said that we would have an announcement soon. We'll probably have the announcement in the next week or two, probably. No, I'm not pregnant. It's not it. I'm not pregnant. I've seen a bunch of comments, people guessing that I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant yet. I'm not ready for another one.
Yeah, if it were up to me, we would have another child tomorrow because I've mentioned it in my video, but in my videos in the past that we prayed for our daughter for like 4 or 5 years before my wife finally got pregnant, and God blessed us with her. And we had struggled with that for a while, and I like to be very transparent with everyone on here. So once we finally had her, like, she means everything to us, like everything. She's the best gift God's ever gave us. And I would love to have one tomorrow, but, we have to, be patient and wait on the right time and all that stuff before we get into that. John Gugahan had a good question. Actually, before we answer his question, Joanne Lombardi said, let me pull it up so people can see it. My husband is a butcher, perfect for carnivore. Yeah, if you're a butcher, you're perfect for carnivore. And see, that's one reason that I'm perfect for carnivore is because even before carnivore, tell them how long have I been? My main passion has been barbecue.
Yeah, probably what? Like 5 years now, solid.
Longer than that, probably. Like
I'm saying, like really, really,
like heavy. The past 5 years, but a couple years before that, I got into it.
Before we really started splurging money into barbecue and stuff, he had a normal Weber kettle grill, probably $100-$150. He turned the Weber grill into a smoker.
You can do it.
I mean, he had to watch that thing left and right. It'd go way over temp. It'd go way below temp. So now I see really how far he's come with it.
Yeah, let me get Gugahan's question. And I learned to call him Gugahan from Ready Set Keto's channel. I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name, John, but I've been going with it because I've seen Ready Set Keto and them talk about you. So he says, what do you think about Kipp's overnight success on YouTube?
It's blown me away. I know Kipp's the type, whatever he finds as a passion, he really zones into it and focuses only on that one thing. And the amount of subscribers he's gotten, the amount of support that he's gotten has just blown my mind. And the fact that this community will just invest in him and watch his videos and just support him like y'all do, it means the world to me. Because, it's not just me supporting him, but it's It's blowing my mind.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the camera that I'm using right now, you all helped buy this camera. Like, people donated all kind of Best Buy gift cards and stuff to my wish list. And like, I mean, you wouldn't think, like, if you didn't have a YouTube channel, you wouldn't think that you would start a YouTube channel and people would just do that. People have, a lot of y'all even have just poured into our channel and poured into it. And it's not only helping me make great content, and I don't consider my content great, but it's not only helping me make better content, it's helping me stay more accountable, because I know, hey, I gotta film a video in 3 days or in a week, and I don't need these people to know that I've been slipping. I have to stay strong, because I know that so many of y'all, just like I look up to other carnivore creators, so many of y'all look up to me. And it's touching that y'all look up to me, but at the same time, I don't want to let y'all down. I want to, if I'm going to be any type of leader at all, I need to set a good example. So I do the best that I can. And go ahead.
A little something that y'all might know about my husband. He's a very humble person. He's a very bashful person, but I wish his love language is gifts. I wish that y'all could see his face when we get home and there's like 3 Amazon packages in the mail, or he goes to the P.O. box and he gets mail. He's like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah. Okay. I have one sitting right here. Someone just sent me a Amazon gift card from my wish list today.
Her name was Jill.
It says
Jill King.
It says, Jill King. Oh, I know her. She I'm not gonna say what her YouTube name is on here, but I know who she is. And she said, "Hi Kipp, birthday wishes early so you can order the camera lenses on or before your special day. I'm happy joined at the beginning so I can." And she really did join at the very, very beginning. When I first started my channel, she was one of the first people to subscribe, and I appreciate her for doing that. And says, "I can see God answer your prayers from to your optimum weight." Like, I can't wait to get to my optimum weight. And like I said, the accountability that I feel by doing these videos, y'all really help me to stay on track, because every other diet that I've done in the past, I've flip-flopped back and forth. Even when I've done keto, like, I have a lot of respect for keto, because I had done pretty good on keto for a while. But my problem, and my wife has even experienced this before too, like at times, like we would want to make the keto sweets and like the cheesecakes, the keto cheesecakes and stuff. And if I'm doing those every day, or I would get to where I would want one almost every evening.
What our issue was our stuff was still low carb, but we were racking it up in the calories to where we just hit a plateau and wasn't actually losing weight. Look, Aaliyah got married the same day we did.
Oh, yeah. Did you finish saying what you were saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Aaliyah says, "Not a question. Congrats. I got married to my husband January 14th, also the same year." You got married on the same day as us? Like 2017?
That's so funny.
That is really cool. Let me see how far I am behind in the chat, because I'm so new to YouTube. I didn't know anything about editing a video or nothing. If you watch my last video, I forgot to turn the light on while I was cooking the meat, and like the lighting was terrible. That's probably why that video hasn't been doing that well on YouTube, but it's fine. I mean, when you start doing these videos on YouTube, it's just a work in progress, and they get better over time. Oh, I just realized there's 82 people in the chat, and this was a last minute thing. We didn't plan this out ahead of time.
This is awesome. I did see a question.
Where?
I don't remember where it was. What are your birthday plans? He's turning the big 30 on Saturday.
I'm going to be 30.
30
years old.
What's our birthday plans?
If I could have it my way, I would sit here and make a YouTube video for y'all, because I love to do it. Like, my passion is barbecue. So I love to fire up a smoker. I've always loved to do that. I've got multiple smokers, and I love to just relax and cook barbecue and hang out with family and stuff. And since I've actually brought my camera into the mix, I enjoy filming it and everything. I've learned so much from different people personally that I know cooking barbecue. Like someone that I used to work with taught me a lot, and then also from watching a lot of YouTube videos. So that makes me want to share some of the knowledge that I've gained with y'all. The one, because you see so many people that cook on the carnivore diet, and they cook with like air fryers and their oven and their what is it called, the crock pot and things like that. And I don't want to sound mean and hate on those things, because they work, they're convenient, they make great food. But is it better than smoked meat?
No.
When I put like, you can make your pork butt in the crock pot and it'll be good. But if you put it upside one that I do on the smoker, there is no comparison.
No, we've gone as far as smoking pizza, which is really good. We've gone as far as smoking cookies.
Yeah.
And that was a success. I mean,
I can't smoke cookies now, though.
I can. You can smoke
them. Yeah, because my wife, she's not carnivore. But I like what Addicted Antlers just said. Nothing is better than smoked meat.
That's so true.
Nothing is better than smoked meat. Somebody asked something about what was that? Oh, I like charcoal.
Oh, see, put this comment up there.
Which one?
That one.
All right.
I'm the same exact way.
You didn't go up there. Where did it go?
Right there.
Right here?
No, the bottom, the one below that one.
Okay, this one. See,
I'm this with everything, every other meat. I like smoked. Most of my family prefers their steak smoked, but I prefer my steak grilled on charcoal. You can ask him. Nobody gets it right like I do. The outside's got to be burnt for me to like it. For it to be ideal with a good medium center. Yes, smoked cookies, they're delicious. You should try them.
No, Carnivore Trucker, don't try them, because if you try,
family member try.
if you try them, you're going to be wanting to cook them every week. So don't do that.
Yes, Jess C. So now you need a smoker. Go get an S&S grill.
Yeah, S&S actually sent me that kettle grill for free that I used in the video the other day, and I've did a couple videos on it so far. And this is a little plug for them. If you ever just want to review them and you want to get one, hey, use my link. I appreciate it. But they make an awesome pit. I only have enough room for so many smokers on my back porch, so I would not recommend a smoker to y'all if I didn't think it was a great pit. Like, I have smokers on my back porch that I don't have an affiliate link with, but I still really respect the brand and I appreciate it. Like my Hunsaker drum smoker, I'm not an affiliate for them, but does it make great food? Mm-hmm. And it's easy to use.
Oh, it's so easy to use.
It's super easy to use. And so I recommend it as well.
Sonia would like a Hunsaker.
Sonia
she likes
said
charcoal. You use charcoal in the
Hunsaker. You use charcoal, which you use charcoal in that one as well.
I know, but I'm saying smoking.
And the Carnivore Trucker, he actually designed my logo for my channel, and the logo that you're seeing in the corner, and he drew that awesome picture for us. And he's got my big smoker in the picture. It's my Shirley. That thing is a beast, y'all. It is a beast. Somebody asked about baby back ribs. Yeah, see, when I come into barbecue, it used to be all sugar, brown sugar, barbecue sauce, all that stuff. And it's been different cooking like this, but it's been worth it because, my sugar's getting better. My A1C has dropped a whole point. It went from 6.6 to 5.6. And like things are headed in the right direction. The scale has been going down. I had to buy 2 new belts. Things are getting better, y'all. Mm-hmm. I'm not seeing a whole. I was making sure I'm Colonel here. All right, so I'm not seeing a lot of questions on here. So, what's your idea?
We should give a hint of what our big announcement is.
Okay, how you got a hint you want to give?
We can come up with something. We have a really big announcement that we're going to make in a couple weeks. In about a week or two, I think.
You think about a week or two? Okay. But
I
it's
think
not, it is not a baby.
No, it's not a baby.
It is not.
It's
It is not. I wish it was.
But we are buying something. That can be the hint.
Yes,
we're buying something.
We're buying something. But
we can't announce it for another week or two though.
I'm trying to. I'll go any because I'm not seeing a lot of comments in the chat.
Deviled eggs. That sounds good.
That's one thing that I haven't tried. I need to talk to Sean because if you haven't checked out my buddy Sean White's channel, Intentional Carnivore, here's a little plug for him. Y'all go check out Sean's channel, Intentional Carnivore. He's an awesome guy. He's almost lost 250 pounds. I can't wait to watch the video when he loses 250 pounds on the carnivore diet. And it's only been a little over a year for him. He's also, me and him, we've been doing some live streams together, and we've just, man, he's my brother. And I was talking to him like 20 minutes before I hopped on this live chat. I was like, hey, Sean, we just set up a live chat like last minute. And he's like, rock on with it, brother. Just have a good time with him and talk to him.
There's a question.
Where's the question?
Someone asked the other day about cooking a pork belly some other way than smoking it. Is there a way you can do that?
Whatever you do when you smoke meat, you usually can do the same thing in the oven and just run a similar temp. For example, if I'm cooking at 250 or 275, you could run at 250 or 275 and follow the same example in your oven, and it'll cook the same way because, I mean, that's what your smoker is an oven basically, but you're getting the smoke flavor added. Of course, it's going to be better, in my opinion, if it comes off of a smoker, but you can still make great food in your oven. But I don't have a lot of like experience cooking a pork belly any other way than on the smoker. I haven't cooked pork bellies a lot. Yeah, whenever I used to slice them up and make burn ends. Every time I've ever made pork belly, it was pork belly burn ends, and they're really, really fatty and good. Now, I haven't made any since I've started the carnivore diet. Mm-hmm. I have some in the oven or in the freezer that Porter Road sent to me, and I want to do a video and cook them for y'all. But it'll be different because when I used to make them, I had like barbecue sauce or like some type of something with them.
Having the glaze on it.
Yeah, so now I have to get more creative with it. I don't know, I might glaze them in butter. Who knows what I'm gonna do, but I'll have to figure out a way to do them.
Is pork belly and fatback the same thing? Like how would you?
It's probably cut differently. You can get. Not all grocery stores has pork belly. You can get it it's more of a specialty cut. You can get it at least in our small town. You can't get it at your local grocery stores like Piggly Wiggly and places like that. But if you go to like a little bit bigger town or like a butcher shop, you might be able to get it. Mm-hmm. And you could also go to places like Costco or Sam's Club. Those places generally would have something like that.
Somebody said something about armadillo eggs.
Armadillo eggs. That's a Texas. I haven't made armadillo eggs, but I know exactly what it is with the jalapeno and the brisket. It's basically like cream cheese with I think it's brisket. It might have sausage around it. And I've seen tons of guys do it on YouTube. It was like this thing that got really popular a few years ago on barbecue YouTube channels. And I mean, it looks amazing. I've never made it. We normally would just take jalapenos and wrap them with we would use like cream cheese and then wrap them in bacon and things like that. I've had it with like deer meat inside of it and things like that. But I've never done armadillo eggs, but I could watch a 5-minute video and do it because once you get in barbecue, once you get the meat assembled, you can watch different people assemble it. Then all it is running a clean fire, knowing when to take it off.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, the most important thing with the barbecue is actually not your rubs. Mm-hmm. It's rubs is important if you want to have great barbecue. You want to have good rubs as well, but the most important thing is a good clean fire. You don't have to worry about that so much if you're using like a pellet grill, because they basically, I mean, it's like the easy bake oven of barbecue. And so, yeah, I mean, it runs itself. There's a miracle happens overnight and you wake up and you've got barbecue and you think you've done something. But that's just that's the way it is. And I mean, pellet grills are very convenient. They have that, and a lot of people are too busy to do to like man or run a fire all night. But I mean, whenever you're running a real wood pit like my Shirley pit, you have to learn how to run the fire, keep it clean. You don't want too much smoke. You got to make sure everything's just right. We just hit over 100 people in this live chat. I just looked at that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I just need to come in more videos.
Yeah, you need to come on, and she needs to start Carnivore too eventually. Maybe.
It's not for me right now. Right now.
All right. So
it's an LOL easy bake oven.
That's what. Who said that?
I didn't catch the name.
Hold on. Let me go here, and then let me go back to the comments. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. I mean it's an easy bake oven. But
don't buy a Traeger.
With them. Well, I mean, as many subscribers as I'm some of y'all own Traegers, because any place you go to, that's the first thing that you'll see in the store is either Traegers or Pit Bosses. There are some more high-end pellet smokers that cost some more money that are pretty good. Like, I like pellet grills. I wouldn't mind having another pellet grill. There's one that I've been eyeballing for a couple years, and but I mean, some of them are a little pricey, and I would own another one. But I mean, it's not most important right now. Right now, I'm trying to get this channel off the ground because, just like all the other carnivore creators say, we realize that we're just a small piece of the internet, and we're doing our best to reach as many people as we can with this, because we believe that this is very helpful to a lot of people. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. Mm-hmm. Like, my A1C was 6.6. Now my A1C is 5.6. So something's working. And it's because I'm not eating the sugar. It's because I'm not eating the carbs. There's times that I miss them. Sometimes whenever I'm having a rough day, I might want to stop at Hardee's and get some, some type of cake or some type of something. But so that little temptation is there. But I'm learning to I even if we go out to eat, haven't I done so much better at like not giving in and eating the stuff that
I don't think you've given in at all since you've started. The only thing your version of cheating is eating cheese.
Yeah, like to me now, whenever if I want to splurge, I eat cheese.
Or going to the Chinese buffet.
I've done that a couple times too.
Shrimp.
Yeah, I got shrimp at the Chinese restaurant, and I think it had a little breading on it. But other than that, I mean, like I don't really cheat anymore. Hold on. What did she say?
What is this?
Do you want to read that?
You can.
Okay. Question, Kipp. Can you tell us about your doctor's appointment? What the doctor said when he saw you 70 pounds down? He was shocked. Just like any other doctor, though, they kind of have to be a little on reserve, and they can only say so much because they can't just go all into like going crazy about what you're doing and telling all their patients, because they have like different laws and guidelines that they have to go by, and they'll probably get in trouble with the whatever board or whatever if they're giving out information like this, because it goes against what everybody's taught. But when we were just sitting in the room talking man to man, he was like, dude, just keep doing what you're doing. I was like, he's like, it's working, because he's seen me whenever on his scale last year, I was 498 pounds. On his scale, I was 498 pounds. And, being down to 406 pounds, he's like, you just need to keep doing whatever it is you're doing. I mean, all my numbers aren't perfect yet. I want to get my blood pressure down a little bit more. But I I need to get some batteries because they actually sent me home with a blood pressure cuff, and I know I can do like Dr. Berry said, and I can sit in a room in the dark and listen to some classical music or something and check my blood pressure when I'm good and relaxed and see what it is. Because when you're in the doctor's office, they run you in a chair, they set you down, they start talking to you and asking you questions, and you're talking, and they got you hooked up to this monitor, and it's might be too tight on your arm or something, and they're trying, and your blood pressure's up from walking in there, and so you're not going to get the best reading. You're going to get the best reading whenever you're relaxed and you're comfortable. Even Dr. Berry has said, hey, try turning your lights off and sit there for 5 or 10 minutes and then take your blood pressure. So I need to get some batteries for that blood pressure monitor.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you keep forgetting.
You can go yourself.
It's her fault.
We have a dollar store 3 minutes from our house.
How do somebody says, hey, Kipp and wife, how is it going? It's going good. We're having a great time. Somebody said, keep it up. I kick my covers with Final Cut Pro.
What?
Charger Mopar said, my computer is old and breaks down often. This computer that I'm using is old as well. I need to put a computer on my wish list and or raise some big fund or something for a computer eventually. Right now, I'm using a computer that was my friends letting us borrow it. It's a HP. It's a good brand, but it's I think it's probably like a 2013 or something. It's an older computer. I'm worried about, doing too much on it because I don't want it to crash and then I won't be able to do this. I would have to live stream on my phone if that was the case. But anyway, so Charger Mopar. Oh, that's Rick. I know who that is. So I know who Rick is. But yeah, look, I know you've talked about having like an old phone and an old thing. And for those of y'all that are watching or thinking about making YouTube videos, you can start with your phone. I didn't have this camera until like, a week or two ago?
2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. So you can start YouTube videos without fancy equipment or anything like that. I did buy like a light, and then someone donated lights to the channel that I'm using. They said it was like an early birthday gift. And then Sean is in the chat. Somebody just told Sean hey. So Sean is in the chat. So I mean, people have just donated. I don't know where I'm going with this, but people have just donated stuff, and it's been cool. Let's see. It's been
amazing. And y'all make his day. I wish that y'all could see him when he gets home with gifts every other day.
Oh, not only gifts. I mean, just like different comments that people say. Like, there's different times where people comment on my video and they'll tell me something inspirational.
Oh, he'll send me screenshots all the time.
Yeah, I send her screenshots, and I'm like, look at what this person said. Look at this got better, or that got better, or they lost all kind of what. And now sometimes stories are sad. I've had people, I'll never forget people telling me like stories of like they lost a loved one to obesity and they lost a loved one to, diabetes and these different things. And I mean, those are hard stories, but I try to use those stories as motivation to not let that be me, because I don't want to leave my family too early. I'm just now turning 30 years old in like 2 or 3 days. And I do not want to, I don't want to be 45 years old in a casket and my daughter being like, man, I wish my dad would have just took it a little bit more seriously. So let's see here. Oh, and I almost forgot. Somebody had asked, didn't someone ask what software I use?
Yes.
I use right now. I use the free version of CapCut. I mean, I see that a lot of people use like iMovie, but I don't have an iPhone. And then
because you're lame.
No, I like my Galaxy stuff.
No, iPhones.
And I like regular computers. I've had a Mac before and they work fine, but I just don't have one.
Mac's not the same as an iPhone. You missing?
Oh, Carnivore Couple's in the chat. Hold on. Carnivore Couple, I love y'all's channel. Y'all are an inspiration to me. We actually started our channels around the same time, and I actually need to get up with y'all one day, and we need to do something together, because Y'all are inspiring to me. They're a great couple. I don't know if I've showed you any of their videos.
I like their logo.
I'll have to. Yeah, I've told them since we started and I started watching their videos. They're so much better at editing than I am, and they're better at like thumbnails and all that stuff. I appreciate the birthday wishes from y'all. But yeah, if y'all would go sub their channel as well. They're a great couple and an inspiration to a lot of people.
iPhone is where it's at.
No, iPhone is. iPhone's fine. You can like iPhone if you want.
I guarantee you, probably the majority of this chat is Team iPhone.
I bet. Yeah, put in the comments. Do you have an iPhone or do you have a Galaxy? I want to know.
Team iPhone.
We're gonna see in a couple minutes. Let me scroll back up in case I missed any. In case I missed anything, because I probably did.
I've been reading them. I don't think we have.
All caps to get his attention. Sean CapCut. Somebody. Alia uses CapCut as well. Send me an email. I have an iPhone 8. You can have. I'm just going through here trying to making sure I didn't miss a home.
Are you smoking anything this weekend?
Here's a question. Are you smoking this weekend? I'm doing ribs for 15 people. So first off, you need to email me your address because if you're cooking ribs, I'm on the way.
18.
Yeah, you can add 2 people. We'll add 3 because we'll bring our daughter Abigail with us.
She'll chow down on some ribs, won't she?
Yeah, but I don't know if I should tell them what I'm doing this weekend. Should I?
This is a special group of people.
Okay, if y'all love me enough to come on this live tonight,
I think you should. Then
I'll let y'all know what we're gonna do for my birthday. It's
crazy. I don't know how he's gonna do it.
I just come up with this while I was at work today. I was sitting there and I was thinking about y'all because I love y'all, and I was like, I love y'all. So I was thinking about y'all, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do for my 30th birthday? I was like, I'm gonna and I knew it wouldn't be expensive to do it because I didn't want to do anything expensive. So I was like, I'm going to get 3 pounds of hamburger meat since I'm going to be 30, and I'm going to smoke. I'm going to make one huge hamburger. It's going to be a 3-pound hamburger, and I'm going to challenge myself to sit down and eat it. And I might get some candles and put on it.
You're
and that can
eat the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm going to try to eat. You can have none.
That's
the challenge.
No.
I'll cook you your own burger. I want to try to eat a 3-pound burger on the channel.
You're not going to be able to eat it.
I bet. All right.
$50.
We're going to see. Do y'all think I could finish a 3-pound burger?
No.
Let me know in the comments if y'all think I could eat a 3-pound burger. Hold on. I'm not at the new comments. I'm behind. See, you made me get behind.
I can read them quite fast. He's also kind of
Galaxy.
a slow reader.
I do read slow. Bob said such call. Hey Bob, whenever you go on the Appalachian Trail, just let me know if you need a buddy to go with you or like, a companion or something like that. Because I was telling my wife a while back like that. I was telling her, I said, I know this guy named Bob and he's going on the Appalachian Trail and he actually makes me want to go on the Appalachian Trail one day because I've been on YouTube and watched videos of like people going on it and everything, but I never thought it's like a possibility that like regular people could do it. But get as much as you walk and everything, Bob, getting in the shape that you're getting in, like I think you're going to make that trail, which is going to be really, really cool. Let's see here. I routinely eat a 2-pound burger.
You eating a 3-pound B-Day burger as a YouTube video. That's actually exactly what we're doing.
That's kind of what we're thinking about doing. We're thinking about, let me put that up.
I think we're going to film it tomorrow night and put it on there Saturday morning.
Yeah, because my birthday is Saturday. So we'll probably film it tomorrow night and then post it for y'all Saturday morning. And then, I don't know what all we're going to be doing on my birthday. There's no telling what all we'll be doing. But, hey, Carnivore Quest is here. Cassie's in the house. That's one I'm, like, excited right now. Carnivore Quest is one of the first channels that I ever seen. You remember that when I was just getting started? I was like, hey, babe, there's this channel called Carnivore Quest, and they did the carnivore diet. Hey, appreciate the birthday wishes, Cassie. I was like, hey, there's Carnivore Quest.
Yeah.
And what was cool when I was first getting my channel going, in case some of y'all, and yeah, we're at 108. Y'all hit the like button. But when my channel was first getting going, Carnivore Quest actually made a video that had like 8 smaller channels that they like to watch.
Yeah.
And they included me in that thing. I wasn't expecting it. He like messaged me like the day before. This was only
like after you had like 5 or 10 videos out.
Yeah, my channel was like super new, which my channel is only like 3 months old. But
no, it was within like the first couple weeks.
Yeah, and Larry actually was giving me pointers and messaging me back and forth, and like he kind of helped me get this channel off the ground. And I appreciate them for that. And he actually, they actually were like, hey, here's you some pointers. And they brought a bunch of people to my channel. And I greatly appreciate it, for real. Like, they're an inspiration. I see Cassie. Let me get down here. All right. Is that all of them right now? Yeah. So we're at 108. If y'all got any questions, and I got this from Sean. He always says if you got questions, put a Q beside it. So if you got a question, if you can think of it right now, now's your chance. Put a Q beside it and let us know. Oh, hey, Joy Forever said, "Hey, wifey, hello. Nice to meet you." Meet you? You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like meat a lot, but I don't know that I'd be able to give up my salad, mac and cheese.
Don't you even say salad, mac and cheese.
I've been on a salad kick recently.
Yeah,
I don't think I could give that stuff up.
Yeah.
I like cheese.
But I like even before I started carnivore, I was huge on mac and cheese. Me and her, we used to fight over mac and cheese and things like
man, that. We throw down.
Oh, somebody just sent like a little gift to us. Just seen that come through.
Aww.
Thank you for whoever sent that. I can't pull it up while I'm in the thing. Let's see here. Q, what is your best favorite non-scale victory?
Ooh,
Aaliyah, I keep saying Aaliyah, but some people say Aaliyah. Says, what is your best favorite non-scale victory? What do you think my favorite non-scale victory is?
You just recently had to buy that new belt. I think that you're excited about buying new pants.
Do you want me to say what it is?
You put me on the spot. I'm trying to think.
Okay, I'll go. You just sit over there and think.
No. Is it your A1C?
No, that's up there on the list. That's pretty high because I'm no longer diabetic. I'm no longer pre-diabetic. I'm neither. So my favorite non-scale victory is the pain in my shoulder went away.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah, I can't believe you
had to give me.
You should have got that right. I'm surprised
but now you got your.
How bad has my shoulder hurt for the past 3
Y'all
4
should
years?
see him when we used to go out. Give me your cup. He used to have to drink like this
and pick it up like I would pick it up like this with my shoulder.
Yeah.
And go like this.
Yeah.
Because doing like that, I couldn't.
That
I didn't have
you at all doing that.
No, I can do whatever.
Okay, let me
my
see
shoulder.
Put your arm out like this.
It's this shoulder. It's this one.
Put it straight out. Okay.
I still don't have the strength.
You don't have the strength, but it's not hurt.
Yeah, I've told everyone that I don't have the strength back in my shoulder, but I do. The pain is gone, like completely gone. Like I used to not move my shoulder like that.
There's a few questions that we can answer.
Okay. Before we answer them questions, and I will go get to them questions, I did want to let you know, what is it called, what I found out today that I have?
Spina bifida occulta.
Yeah. So I had told y'all whenever I went and did my lab work and I went to my doctor's appointment because I've been having issues with walking. Everyone's like, why aren't you walking? Why aren't you walking? Well, I've been having issues in my lower back on the left-hand side. So they did x-rays and they said, called me this evening, like right before I got off work, and they told me that I have spinal bifida occulta. It's like OCCULTA or something like that. And apparently, like it's rare, but it's like a certain form of spinal bifida, but it's basically like something in my spine
It's the most mild version.
Yeah, it's a mild version, and some people go through their life and not even know that they have it. But some people, as they age, it starts to show up symptoms like the pain and like my body being stiff early in the morning. If anybody watches this video and they know anything about that, email me. Give me any information that you have or tips that you and my email is carnivorekipp@gmail.com. So carnivorekipp@gmail.com. Email me and let me know things that you have done that could help it, or things that you may know that would help it. I've thought about going to see a chiropractor. I've thought about my doctor even mentioned going to an orthopedic specialist or something like that. That's one thing that's been making me not walk. And I know that my weight loss would get even faster probably if I was just doing normal little daily walks. And I still want to do it anyway. But that's the main thing that's been holding me back from that. I got so much more energy, but I feel kind of, hold on, somebody said something about that.
I was up there. Okay.
All right.
Has your wife, we have tried keto. We have actually done keto off and on for probably 4 years now.
Yeah, we kind of went back and forth.
I like keto, but I'm starting to kind of want to lean more towards, this is just me personally. I feel like that I'm at a point where I want to train myself to eat what I want, but in moderation, instead of, because this is what he and I have learned the past 4 years. He does a lot better cutting everything out, not allowing himself anything at all that's not good for you. I do better if I allow it just in moderation. Mm-hmm. That's what we've learned.
Yeah, and go to that question. Joe Dill said, do you smoke meat professionally or do you work a full-time job? I definitely work a full-time job. I wish that I could just quit my job and smoke meat professionally or anything like that, because that is my passion. I love to do it, and friends all the time and things like that. But and I cook for my family all the time, but it's not like a big gig or anything like that. You got another question below that?
There's some people explaining what the spina bifida.
Oh yeah, pull up intentional carnivore. Pull up his.
The occult means that it's hidden, but your spine and everything is developed properly. There we go.
This laptop, you got to be careful when you do it. You just do it and wait. All right, so it's a gap in spine, but your nerves and spinal cord are developed normal. Mm-hmm. So intentional carnivore, should I be super worried or not? Are you trying to stay in line to see what the next person asked after that?
We're pretty much caught up with that. The orthopedic specialist will just want to operate. That's what I'm kind of nervous about.
I don't know if I want to go to an orthopedic specialist then, because I don't want to get cut on unless I have to.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Semi-retired Bob said, look for spinal stenosis. Hold on. Let me pull up what he said. All right. So, and y'all go check out Bob's channel if you haven't. He's awesome. He says, things that will help you: search for Bob and Brad and look for spinal stenosis stretching. We'll target the same area. Can you help me remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to look that up.
Spinal stenosis stretching.
Yeah, let's see. My favorite Marlene. You jumped.
Someone asked what was wrong with your shoulder.
Oh, let me go to that one then. Something Liberty says, what was wrong with your shoulder?
We've gone to an orthopedic doctor about his shoulder. I don't know if is it an autoimmune condition that causes it? There's practically no cartilage in his shoulder.
The cartilage is withered away.
So it's pretty much bone on bone. When we went to the orthopedic doctor, they pretty much said that he has the shoulder of a 40-year-old, and that by the time he's about 40, he'll probably need a total shoulder replacement. But I mean, it seems like that might not be in the cards if things are still going the way they are.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I mean, I realize that the damage is done because it was eating away at my shoulder. Don't hit that too hard.
Sorry.
I realize that the damage is done per se, but the pain is completely gone. So if things don't like get worse, because I think when that inflammation left my shoulder when I started using the carnivore diet, when that inflammation went away, like the pain went with it. And so, I mean, if I can kind of keep my shoulder like it is right now, I can live a normal, happy, healthy life. Now, I don't have the strength, like I said, but my shoulder pain is gone and I can live with it. I'm the happiest that I'm the happiest that I've been in forever with my shoulder being like it is right now. Let's see here. Where were we at? Do you know where we're at, Kinsey?
Go up a little bit.
Go up a little bit.
Right there.
Where?
Hold on,
I'm going to read this one. Jardy said, do you want to read it? You can read it.
My brother is having a very hard time on carnivore. He stays on it for 3 days. Then he goes and eats out of fast food during lunch. Then he eats carnivore. It was easy for me. What are your thoughts?
If he's having a hard time, have you asked him what his why is?
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, because I didn't commit fully to something like this until I had a very serious why. Like, if I think back, if my daughter would not have been born, I don't know if I would be doing this right now, because I had been going back and forth with different diets. And even keto, I did keto and then stopped, and then did keto and then stopped, and did low calorie. Do you remember when we used to do low calorie and watch The Biggest Loser on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to watch The Biggest Loser, and I would try to do like salads and like chicken breast and things like that, and I would always cave in like a couple days in or whatever. And so I tried different things or whatever. But when my daughter was born, for me, that really started making things sink in that, like, okay, so it doesn't matter what you're doing, you have to find something that works for real. Like, and even if it wouldn't have been carnivore, if it would have been, which I know it wouldn't have been this, but if it would have been vegan, or if it would have been paleo or some type of form of keto, I needed something that I could do that I could actually not just get results, but that I could maintain it. And I had heard Dr. Berry so many times talk about carnivore from back whenever I was doing keto. And then I had seen, because I sometimes, so I had seen Joe Rogan talking about carnivore, and he had Jordan Peterson on there talking about it, and maybe Sean Baker and some different people talking about it. And I was like, I told my wife like a couple days before New Year's, I was like, I think I'm gonna try the carnivore diet. And so, because I knew I needed to do something, y'all. I had to do something drastic. And when I first started, it was supposed to be just a few weeks, wasn't it? Like, I think I told you, I was like, I'm going to just do carnivore for a few weeks and see how it goes.
Well, that's what we did when we always did keto. When we were trying to convince somebody to do keto, we always said, give it a solid 2 weeks and see how you feel.
Yeah.
Because that's about when we always felt better, was after 2 weeks of not cheating. And I think that's what you start committed with first.
Yeah. And then so by the end of the 2 weeks, I was like, I'm going to just do 2 more weeks. And then when it got close to the end of the month, I even had people in the family be like, okay, how long are you going to do this for? And I was just like, honestly, I don't know. And then now when people ask me, like, what could you see you doing this? I'm like, honestly, unless I find something better, y'all could be seeing me do this for the rest of my life. Like, there may be a time where I incorporate some veggie in or something like that, but like the way I feel is so much better than the food that I used to eat. Like, I used to eat the mac and cheese all the time and all that other stuff, and that stuff's great, but I know it's not good for me. And I know how my shoulder felt, and I know how my shoulder feels now. And to me, it's not worth it to eat food like that and be in pain and be almost 500 pounds. Like I never want to be almost 500 pounds again. Like I'm getting so close to being in the 300 club. And once I get down to the 300 club, I want to be under. I never want to be 400 pounds again, And then eventually, could you believe that one day I'll be in the 200 club?
Yeah,
I'll be in the 200 club. Now I'll never be in the 100 club. The smallest you've ever seen me
was what?
Was 370 pounds. Wow. When we first got together, I was trying to look good for y'all.
It was when we went to Bonita Springs 2015.
Yeah,
our first summer together.
We had first started dating, and I hit that gym, and I was doing my low calorie. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to go walk on the beach and take my shirt off in front of this girl. I gotta hit these weights. Start pumping this iron.
I want to find this picture.
And so I had lost probably 40 or 50 pounds before we went on vacation. And it felt good while I was on vacation being 370 pounds because I was so used to being because at that time I was I'm gonna find 420 pounds. Man, everybody asked me about my before pictures. I haven't took a lot of before pictures because it's embarrassing. Like when I look at old pictures just of my face, I mean, I'm still a big guy. But when I look at old pictures of my face, it's flat out embarrassing. I look like super swole up, like my neck rolls got neck rolls, and it's embarrassing. And the things that I missed out on for so long is just...
Okay. You're about to see baby Kipp, and you want to hold this up to the camera?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. I don't have autofocus turned on. I don't know if they can see that, but... There you go. You can
kind of see it.
You can kind of see it. I was at 370 pounds right there, and I was standing beside that smoking hot woman right there.
Woo-wee! I want to get back down to that.
But anyway, so
I may can zoom it in and show a little bit.
I think they can see it, but yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that was me, and I had worked out to go on that vacation. I was trying to look my best.
Do you still have that polo? No, you don't.
I don't have that polo anymore. I switched to different ones. Let's see here. What is some? Oh, I like what Steven said right here. He said, let me pull it up. He said, "That's right, Kipp. The way you feel is the real test." Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right, brother. Like, I know that there's so much lab work that you can get done, and you can check cholesterol, blood pressure. You can check this, that, and the other. And I'm not saying that stuff isn't important. You can talk to your doctors and all that stuff. But I've learned, and I believe, that God designed your body a certain way that it can tell a lot of times whenever things are wrong. Like if your certain levels are like way too low or whatever, you'll feel like super weak, or you'll feel different ways. And whenever I was eating all the carbs and all the sugar, I know how my body felt. Every time I would get done eating, like within 30 minutes to an hour, I felt like I was getting ready to pass out. Even when I'd be at work, I'd get done eating lunch, and like I just felt like I wanted to pass out or I needed to take a nap at work. Now when I'm at work, I can work all day long and it's no problem. I have more focus. My wife probably wouldn't agree with that because I lose train of thought and all that other different stuff.
I feel like he's got the attention span of a goldfish sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like squirrel.
No, okay. Squirrel. I just told a friend this story the other day. How long ago? Probably 2 or 3 months ago. We were driving down in Pensacola, and we had got food on the road, and I was driving, and we were just eating while we were going to our next location. And we forgot to bless the food. And I asked Kipp,
and we're a family that's big on blessing food.
Yeah, and I asked Kipp, I was like, hey, will you bless the food real quick? He starts praying. He says, God, thank you for this food. I went there the other day.
I forgot. I had got sidetracked, y'all.
If he's on his phone when I'm with him, y'all, I've got to like snap my fingers or something and get him to look at me. Otherwise, I know he's not looking.
All right. So I got to make sure I'm keeping up with some of these. People aren't putting a question beside there. So let's see here. So, Lena said, wow, great looking kids. I'm not going to ask her how old she is, but when she says that, she sounds like she's a little wiser than I am. Do you have a Facebook page? I have a personal Facebook page. I've thought about eventually making a Facebook page, but I don't know if that's something that I should do or even if that's something. I don't know how I could manage it right now because right now, I mean, because I have a 1-year-old daughter. I have this wife that loves getting my attention, and then I have y'all that like to see my YouTube videos and things like that. And I try to make a couple videos a week. You know, sometimes I might not get to, but I try to make a video, at least 2 videos a week I try to make. And then I try to do a live chat like every other week. Like I've been doing live chats with my buddy Sean at Intentional Carnivore and Dave from No Carb Life. And I've been enjoying doing that. And I don't want to get us so overloaded that the content that I do make is not as good for y'all, because I want my content to be inspiring. Like it doesn't have to be the best content out there. Like I'm not the professional or anything. Like I watch some of these carnivore channels and I'm like, y'all are like professionals. Like some of them I'm like, do y'all pay somebody to edit y'all's videos and stuff? But, you know, I just want to, I'm a regular guy. I live in a small town in South Alabama, in Atmore, Alabama.
The boonies.
I don't even have the best internet. I haven't even asked y'all if I'm buffering. I might be buffering right now. But, you know, so I don't have all the knowledge of how to do this, but I do know what it's like to be almost 500 pounds. And I do know what it's like to have your sugar constantly dropping and have shoulder pain from the inflammation and miss out on going to amusement parks because you're too tired or too lazy because of all the weight and you just want to stay on the couch. I know what that's like. And I know what it's like to, you know, not want to get on an airplane because you're worried about fitting in the seats. They're so not worried about going to a concert because what about the seating at the concert or a football game? You're worried about what are the bleachers like? All those things. Like, I know what that stuff's like, and I want to encourage somebody. Like, it touches my heart whenever, and it doesn't happen every day, but whenever I'm, you know, reading my comments on my videos, and I see one of those comments that jumps out to me that says, hey, man, I just want you to know that you inspired me, and I decided to start carnivore. When I hear that, that's better than like any money that I could ever make from YouTube or anything like that, because like I just want to inspire people, and not even just in carnivore, in life in general. Like if I'm just talking, or not even on YouTube, but like in life in general, like I want to be a good person, and I want to encourage other people and inspire other people. And if they have questions, I want them to be able to come to me. So that's what my life's about. But we are going to hop off of here. I'm going to see if I have one last question real quick before we hop off of here. I see Bob's getting off. He's said good night, everyone. Yeah, this was a late live chat, but like I said, we have a 1-year-old daughter at home. And if we
get up really early.
Yeah, once I close out the live chat, if y'all have any questions, I have to get up for work at 5:30 in the morning, and it's 10 o'clock here. So I definitely care about y'all to get on here this late. But anyway.
And me too. I'd normally be asleep by now.
Yeah, she would normally be in bed by 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So, I mean, thank my wife for getting on here. I hope y'all enjoyed the chat. It was great talking with y'all. And I'll probably do that video tomorrow evening of me trying to do the 3-pound burger for my birthday, because I kind of want to celebrate my birthday with y'all as well.
He's gonna owe me $50.
Huh?
We made a bet.
Did we?
Yeah.
Do y'all want to see me do the 3-pound burger? I'm gonna see if I can finish it. I'm gonna smoke it too. It's gonna be awesome. I might use some more of that Redmond's real salt, the cherry salt that subscriber sent to me. People are saying thanks, Mackenzie, for being on the chat. Hope everyone has a good night.
Yes.
I'm rambling at this point. Y'all take care. And if you're watching this after the fact and you have questions or comments, put them in, and I'll do my best to answer those questions
I'm
as
about
well.
to
God bless y'all.
go get some snoozes. Like
Our little daughter,
is.
she's asleep right now, and we need to be asleep right now. Y'all take care.
Bye.
God bless y'all.